White passing?
I'm white passing, apparently.
What does that mean exactly?
No, white. I guess white
passing is me. Ray's not white.
That's what yo, bro.
Because like,
yo,
so like if somebody seen you, they would think
listen.
You look Mexican.
Y'all could, yeah. Yo, ask me, is my skin tone white?
Nah. You tan and stuff like
That's
that.
what bro. It's some yellow to me, right?
Yeah, you like the first
yellow.
shade of like tan.
Yo, I had to make it real loud, real exaggerated, because that's how the hiatus has been.
I got flashbacks. That shit sounded like when niggas was in high school. You didn't want to hear that. Yo.
Nigga ready.
I was like, shit,
Nigga
I'm
palms
triggered.
are sweaty.
You remember that time niggas got pressed? It was mad cold outside. When this nigga C was like, Knossi.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah,
with them Spanish niggas and shit, bro.
It was by your
nigga
hood,
was
right?
shaking like a clam. You said what?
It was by your hood, wasn't it?
It was in my hood.
Why you got niggas pressing us in your hood?
You see, I was unfazed. There was y'all niggas that was
But
shaking.
listen, my thing is that shouldn't have happened. They should have seen you.
I've never seen them niggas before. Like, I've never
They
seen
should
them in
have
my
seen
life.
you and been like, oh, nah, like.
Well, did it happen again? Did it ever happen again?
You're right. But the first time was kind of.
Niggas got pressed. My first week in Brooklyn, I got pressed. I didn't know what to expect.
Because you be trying to get beef patties in the wrong hood.
Nah,
man.
and some auto niggas pressed us.
Oh, some auto niggas?
Yeah, I was shook. I was with Miles and John. I was shook.
That's when you had the blonde in his head.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect.
If I'm Ray, I'm definitely shook if I got the
I didn't know what to
blonde in my head.
expect because nigga, the first second day of school was a fucking fight on the lunch line. I can't even get my lunch that day.
No, it was the first day, bro.
That was the first day,
was the
right?
first
That was
day.
definitely the first day.
It was Spanish
Our
crib nigga, right?
first day of high school, niggas seen a fight in the lunchroom. Ever.
And
First
I had
day.
on a blazer.
And the next day, niggas got pressed by auto niggas. I'm like, wow, I'm in Brooklyn. This is for me.
I was telling my mom the other day, I was telling my parents the other day, I was like, yo, I never told y'all how bad the school was when I first got there.
I never told my mother any of my experiences, bro.
I was like, yo,
not one.
I was like, it got real safe. I don't know if I got used to it or it got safer.
Nah, we got used to it,
We got
bro.
used to it.
Because I was like, yo, it is
Because
terrible.
you got to remember that got worse as we got older, technically, and then when we left, it got terrible.
True.
So, like,
I feel like the worst years was our freshman
oh
year.
yeah,
and
the
senior
worst
year.
years was our freshman year, senior year. Then it slowed down junior year, but then senior year it was a little,
senior year
little
was wild.
staticky.
Nah, senior
and
year
then
was
when
wild.
we left, it got crazy. So
Senior year was wacky.
Nah, after we graduated, it got crazy.
yeah, it did. But we are back.
Yeah,
We apologize.
we don't have an explanation for this one,
not
honestly.
sorry.
My explanation is mental health. I need to take a mental health hiatus. Mental health is
Y'all be
very
alright.
important.
That's how I feel. Y'all be
Yeah,
alright.
like if you
They
care,
say y'all be alright.
if you care about us, like
Right.
we're here. If you didn't, then like we were
That's
never
what I'm
going to you. But with that being said, we still back here with the same drops, and we getting into our first topic.
You didn't even introduce us, bro.
Oh, you know what's
been
fucking?
that
I forgot. It's that long.
He didn't
Strike
even
that.
introduce. Tough crowd.
Tough crowd.
Tough crowd. You know what? You know what? Tough crowd. You're right. Well, rewind.
Wheel up.
What the?
But anyway, if you don't know by now, I am Dapper Dan. Of course, me is my guy Fritz. Next to my guy Fritz is my guy Ray. And behind the camera, as usual, is my guy Fredo. Now, we're going fast forward. Pat that again. No.
What the fuck?
All right, cool. That's if you know fuck with us, then you know that is the sound for the microphone check. And on the docket for today, we got what? We're about halfway through.
More than halfway at this point.
Yeah, more than halfway through 2021. And a lot of music has dropped. Not a lot, but a good amount.
Good amount.
Nah, it's a lot. I feel like it's a lot of music.
It's a lot compared to 2020. But and with that being said, what's everybody's favorite project so far? What are we listening to?
Off the top, Shiesty Season had my phone in the streets on lock when it first came out. That was like the only thing I was listening to, so I got to put that on the list.
I put niggas on, man.
You did. He definitely put me on Cool Shiesty for sure.
I can't say Ray.
I definitely put niggas on.
He
I don't
put
care what
me- he
nobody
put
say.
me on.
Me.
He put
I
me
can't
on.
say
I
Ray.
put mad people on. Don't care.
The second one is a very low key project that I feel like way more people should listen to and give a chance. It's Playboy by Tory Lanez. That shit came out in March.
You bumping Tory Lanez?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
No, I bumped it too. It's a great project.
It's a great fucking project.
It's a great project.
I haven't bumped Tory Lanez.
And the third one is Memory Lane by Shorty Shorty. It's been on repeat a lot.
I bumped that once. I like that. I just didn't go back to it. But I fuck with that.
For me, it's I Still Don't Feel Nothing by ESTG. Feel me? That nigga is nice. If you don't know, check that project out. That shit slap front to back. Pause. Freaking Blue Bucks Clan. Feel me?
Love that wet close shit.
Feel me? That it's called Coronavirus 2 or whatever. For me, that shit hard. If you want misogynist rap, that is the
misogynist rap.
Wait, what?
misogynistic rap. Misogynistic rap.
Nigga said
That was crazy.
Niggas making fun of my accents, man.
It's not an accent.
you don't have an accent,
My
bro.
dialect, but that shit go hard. And another project that is one of my favorites. It's okay, the name of it is called Unfuckwittable. But Babyface Ray's album Unfuckwittable. That shit is hard. That's top 5 for me so far of the year. I don't care what nobody say. Those 3 is in heavy rotation. Heavy rotation.
Whew. All right. So, what I've been listening to so far this year, I'm gonna go with first off. What's been blowing up my speakers is Critch Tape. Jay Critch. I fucked with the Critch Tape.
Okay.
A lot of bangers on there.
Hey.
Next, A Gangster's Pain, Moneybagg Yo. That is.
I honestly only listen to 2 songs of that shit.
Why they calling him Moneybagg Yoda?
Yoda? I don't know. I don't follow him.
I've seen
I
it.
just
It's
follow
a
the
Twitter
music.
thing.
It's just a joke.
That's what I'm saying. I want to get into the joke. Like I feel left out. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Nah, like, they're probably just like teasing his name.
I think it's because he be supposedly dropping gems. They call him Moneybagg Yoda.
Nigga said Moneybagg Yoda. But lastly, I guess since we're doing 3, is just dropped. I've been bumping Culture 3. There's a lot of bangers on that.
You was gonna say that.
That's a lot of bangers on there. That's my.
You look like a Migos fan.
Like 1,000%. Offset my guy. But yeah, that's my 3.
Niggas looking forward to anybody that hasn't dropped yet.
You know I'm gonna keep saying the same fucking person, bro. You're at Kendrick fucking Lamar. He pissing me
It's
off.
actually his birthday today, I believe.
I'm surprised none of y'all said J. Cole.
No, I like it, but
I
top
dead
3.
ass listened to it one time, bro. I can't even.
Cause
lie.
that shit poop, nigga. In the fuck.
Nah, I fuck with it. I fuck with the
That
album.
shit is poop, bro.
I fuck with
Jokes
it. I did fuck with it.
Jokes
Listen,
up.
I did fuck with it.
there's a couple songs that are in my rotation, but the album itself, like every other J. Cole album, I have listened to once straight through, and then either the day after or a couple days after, I always listen to it again. That was not the case.
Nah, I actually like the
Rap's not J.
album.
Cole no more,
That's what I'm
honestly.
saying.
I did like the album. I did liked it. Like I don't love it, but I liked it. Like it,
Peter Rosenberg album is alright.
Peter Rosenberg.
He came out with an album.
Yeah.
I've actually been looking.
Or some DJ drama type
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Matt Kami shit hard too.
Yeah, Mac. How you say it?
Matt Kami.
Mac.
For 80s,
Mac
that shit
Common.
fire.
Yeah, that shit is fire
Oh,
too.
Mac on the way in.
I was gonna say the Young Nudie shit is hard too. I think I'm finally on the Young Nudie train. Like
I can't really.
I'm like mad
no homo
late,
fully get on there. Like
I'm mad
I
late.
can't really
but I'm not gonna front.
whole projects.
This project was hard.
I
Really
can't do
good project right here.
Whole
like-
projects.
Keep on
young-
That's a
YSL.
good song.
No,
nah,
he's his own thing.
I think he's independent. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what's independent anymore.
Right. Yeah. Partnership. Man, I don't know. If niggas be having distribution deals and shit like that, I don't know anymore.
If anything, the people I'm looking forward to is my son Lucky. Supposedly he got some shit coming. And if he ever comes out with a project, my son V's.
I definitely want to see what Roddy Ricch gonna do again.
Oh,
It's been a little minute since, like he dropped a song recently, but I'm trying to hear what a project looking like.
I'm low key. I'm gonna go a little left. I'm looking forward to a SZA project. I ain't gonna
That's
hold
supposed to
you.
come out soon. I heard.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I fuck with TD so much because I love like the music that artists put out.
They be
but I
lying.
hate the way they drop.
they be
bro.
lying.
I hate it because like
3
niggas be-
years apart and shit.
Niggas be and then it'd be like mad covert, and then it'd be like Isaiah Rashad. He's nice, but like I don't want to hear his album. I'm looking for Kendrick, nigga.
Yo, Isaiah Rashad got like a cult following, my nigga.
No,
like,
super.
Like I didn't know it was that serious, but people really hold him in high
Like, high
regard.
regard.
All
Like,
those TDRs have like Kendrick obviously with the biggest, but like and SZA next, but then like J Rock, Schoolboy Q, these niggas have crazy. That's why they be at like
Schoolboy Q had it, bro.
Lollapalooza.
Schoolboy had it. Like after his first album, like that buzz. type shit.
Because
Like
he had
the buzz.
I was
The
gonna
buzz.
say, don't get ready started on School with Q.
Yeah, and I know you're not really a big fan of him,
I
but
was
like
gonna
the
say,
buzz, bro.
niggas know my boy. Absol is the second best to me. That nigga is it.
I think he's the best rapper out the crew.
Yes,
I think he's the best
I think he's a
rapper.
better rapper than Kendrick. I'm not going for it.
He's the best rapper to me. I just think he
Word?
doesn't
Y'all
make
think
the
so?
better. He doesn't make the better music.
I thought
but he's
J-Rock
the
was
best
better.
rapper.
What happened?
I thought J-Rock was. I think J-Rock was better.
Better rapper than Absol?
Yeah, I mean that's
Oh
just
nah,
my.
you're losing
I'm not
me.
saying, bro. I ain't hear, you know what it is?
I
I
don't
ain't hear
think-
Absol in mad years. I can't even lie. I can't even lie.
The thing is with me, Absol like a unicorn. Whenever he pops up, even if it's a feature, bro, that shit leaves my head bust, bro. I'm not going front.
His wordplay is off the charts.
Because even last year, he was on the song with Russ. That shit was hard, bro.
See, I ain't know this.
Yo, I'm not even going front. That Russ project last year is that hard. Like, I can't say Russ is whack anymore. Like, that nigga is that nice.
I'm about to get out of chance.
I'm not going front. That nigga's that nice, bro.
I never checked for us, so I can't even.
Me
I-
either.
I never checked for us, really.
But he dropped like a 6-pack.
Another nigga with a super cult
No,
following.
for sure.
That's more than cult.
No,
Right?
he has a
He's a
super
star.
Yeah, nah,
following,
he's
bro.
dead.
Like,
He's dead a star.
He's a star, but like it's a cult following. Because like the average nigga on the street, you're gonna walk into, it's like, yo, you heard the new Rush shit? They're not gonna say
That's
I
true.
have, but like it's a very big cult.
I forgot the name of that project. It's like,
I really couldn't say.
either way, that shit hard. It's like a 5 or 6-pack. But Russ, that shit
I'm
is
gonna
hard.
check that shit out.
He got all the spitters on there.
See that.
The anything come from the Griselda camp recently, or any of those
Didn't
niggas?
they drop like a month ago?
I was
Like-
gonna say, I think Conway was the most recent drop.
Because I feel like Westside dropped something
Gun's
that.
working on smaller artists like Stove God.
Yeah.
Mac Homie.
That's what he got. I'm looking forward to that. Facts. The song
Nah.
got
Stove God nice.
OD.
You know,
That's
the-
what I'm saying. Real
Stone
rap
God
wise,
and
I
Rock
swear
Marcy,
down,
my
like-
favorite of they like I guess smaller
Bro,
artists.
J.
they mess
Cole
with.
been not real rap. Like, the real rap is back. I told you, I'm back to like looking for niggas that's on the come up. Feel me? Like, niggas that don't know what's going on. Those are the really niggas that's rapping.
Nah, Method Man was rapping on Peter Rosenberg shit. He
Like, no,
was rapping.
I'm actually looking forward to the Peter Rosenberg. I'm like interested.
Nah, I like those collab albums, like not collab,
It's
but
a
like
song
the,
with Styles,
you know what I'm
Styles
saying?
P, Ransom, and Smoke Dizzy. That shit fire.
No,
Styles
that's
P-
3 niggas I
sound
need
like
to
an
hear.
old-ass song.
That's not like.
Styles P versus hard, bro.
I bet Styles. I was gonna say I'm not gonna.
Oh.
Front.
The beat is hard too.
Did
I was
anybody
never
bump
smooth.
Banks?
That shit hard.
That shit is hard.
I didn't even know he
I
dropped.
forgot
You
about
know?
that.
Nah,
shit
bro.
fire.
Yeah, bro.
that
That
ain't
ain't
no-
out.
I gotta add that to the list. Banks shit is hard. I
That
forgot
did not
about
know
Niggas
that.
had me weak though. Niggas was like, why it sound like he on the jail phone the whole album?
You know niggas don't love the mixtape.
I was gonna say, yo, for me, when you independent, well, sometimes you can't afford the best mix engineer.
Sometimes you can't master, bro.
It's alright though. At least the bars made up for it.
Nah,
I
yeah,
gotta
he
get
did
that.
what he had to do
Nah,
on that.
facts.
That sounded like mixtape Banks. Like, you know what I'm saying? That sounded different than the albums that Banks has ever
That
really put
I
out.
say that.
That shit hard, bro.
That-
No
that
funny.
is G Unit Banks right there, but no longer G Unit Banks. But with that being said, we'll close out the microphone check and move into the lunch line chatter.
Got news for you.
And boy, do we.
So this is actually new news. According to Forbes, President Joe Biden has now canceled nearly $3 billion of student loan debt.
I saw that today, and the people now. I'm not flexing here. I do not have any student loan debt. So, the people that I do know that do have some, and I was talking to them, and they said they didn't see it reflected.
I didn't check.
They didn't see it reflected in their account.
If your people they see it, it's more than likely not.
I don't
gonna be
know,
on my
like
account.
whose debt has he canceled?
I don't
Like,
know.
Is he going for the people that has like hundreds of thousands
This
of
is
debt?
according
Like,
to Forbes.
Because, could you read a little blurb?
Biden canceled $1 billion of student loans for 72,000 student loan borrowers. He canceled another 1.3 billion of student loans for 41,000 borrowers with a total and permanent disability. What?
So people that have a disability, I'm assuming.
I guess I don't. I'm gonna read more into it, but I just wanted to add that one on to what we were gonna talk about.
Look at us, Fox. who else but us?
Man, until that shit reflects on my account, I don't believe that shit, bro. I
I'm
don't
just reading
care.
according to Forbes,
For
bro.
me, the news be lying. I don't care.
It's Forbes.
Well, I'll say this: if your account has been blessed and your student loans have been chopped down, let us know.
Let us
Yeah.
know.
So
I
we
wanna
know it's
know.
not hearsay or
That
some
us.
shit, bro.
But the reason why I brought that up is because what was it, a couple weeks ago he proposed that they add 2 more years of high school.
Yeah.
2 more years. I just want to know what y'all felt about that bullshit because obviously I know how I feel.
I mean, What are we adding 2 years for?
That's
From what I heard, because I seen this back and forth by like some random people on Twitter. Supposedly, the way like the school system is now compared to when we were there, it's very, very lenient. I heard that, like niggas don't even really have to pass state test anymore.
I heard you don't even got to take a Regents.
Yeah,
like
you
it's
don't have to pass
optional.
the-
Like, I
Yeah,
heard you
bro.
could like opt out. All of this for me. Like I heard all of this. It's,
You can opt out of the
the
state
struggle
test and
we
middle
went
school
through,
shit.
these kids are not going through. Feel me?
I've taken tests twice. You know what I'm saying?
What?
To pass.
I think you seen that skit by that Ray nigga. He was talking about the global regions.
Yeah.
Yo, thank God I never struggled with that. I passed that one and
Yeah,
done.
Global Regents was
But
one
I know
of,
that
one
shit
of
was
the ones I
bodies.
That was
Mad
my
people.
one of my lowest scores, but I passed it.
Nah,
though.
what was it that fucked me up?
Geometry for me.
Earth science kicked my ass. I
Geometry.
kept getting like a 63, shit like that, bro.
That geometry I had to take it twice.
Yeah, me too. But
did.
freaking so like when I seen that back and forth, they were saying like, oh, because like shit is so lenient, that's why they want to add 2 more years.
But think about it. The leniency, the things that they are able to opt out of are things that we don't even use. So it's like,
I mean, with half the shit we learned in high school, shit like that, we
Exactly.
barely learned.
Niggas had posted this video the other day. I see nigga said, nigga was just walking around doing regular morning shit. He's like, and the caption was another day not trying to solve for X. I'm like, yo, I haven't solved for X in that long.
at all. At
I've
all.
never used Pythagorean theorem before.
So to piggyback off that, because I do y'all feel like it's necessary?
For 2
Nah,
years?
Yeah.
like I said, what I think is necessary is restructuring curriculum and what it is we're learning or is being taught. You know what I'm saying?
Snap for that, because that's exactly what I was thinking. What about
Yeah,
you?
that-
I mean, honestly, like I said, if niggas is opting out and shit like that, to me, then I guess adding 2 years, as long as it helps them, you know, with their intellect.
matriculate.
Yeah, like I think it would make sense.
Imagine you being 19 years old and somebody telling you to take your hat off.
No,
Imagine how infuriating that is.
Bro, I don't. Like I said,
Right.
nigga said,
Take off your hat.
Bro.
They gonna treat you like that. But to piggyback off of that, because I don't believe that we should have 2 more years. I think that the curriculum and whatnot should be different. Like we should be taught more life lessons rather than X and Y
like,
and all
nah,
that bullshit.
for sure. I mean, don't get me wrong, math is important
It
to
is
a degree.
to a degree though. Like once you get to a certain like class, if you're not trying to do a certain career, you shouldn't need to take the class. That's really like you didn't need to take chemistry. Did you take chemistry? I never took chemistry a
No,
day in my
I was
life.
in the MSI program.
yeah,
I-
they
That's
set me
tough.
up. They set me up.
I've never took chemistry a day in my
I
life.
never took earth science.
That's tough.
I took chemistry from sophomore year or to some
I failed
senior year.
chemistry, so next year they put me into earth science,
Nah, they just kept putting me back in chemistry.
and I still to this day I can't tell you how I passed earth science because I
Niggas
barely
be
went to
cheating and
class.
shit, but
I didn't cheat.
Well, God bless you,
I got
bro.
like a 66.
I cheated on the
67.
chemistry shit. And I failed
I
it.
cheated on so many
Twice.
reasons. But if you had a choice, what would you have liked to have been taught? Like in middle school, high school, if you can just have a class that you can just throw on your schedule.
I would have liked to have been taught about investing.
That's a good one.
That's what I would like to be taught about. Different types of investing, what, can be invested in. I didn't know any of that shit, but I didn't know really what an investment was.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
So that's kind of what I would add onto my in my class schedule.
For me, it would be learning about credit. Because I feel like credit whoops our ass. Like for the people who don't have can't afford that, a person who has credit, a person who has history with credit. Like me personally, when I first got my credit card, bro, my mother never had good credit. My dad never had credit. So you give me a credit card, it was a recipe for disaster.
When did you get a credit card?
2017 and 18.
How old are you?
Just came out of college type shit. I never had a credit card through college.
Yeah, I
Niggas should have told me I should have had a credit
got a
card through
credit
college.
card
So
like two,
build
3 years
my.
ago.
I forgot when I got mine. I think I got mine in like 2016 or some shit like that, which
But
is like right before I graduated.
I almost maxed it out damn near immediately. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nah, you bugged.
Yeah, bro, I
yeah,
bugged
they
out.
go crazy. I
I
knew,
bugged out.
30%.
My shit
What you
maxed
should be
out right
spending.
now.
30.
So it's like I definitely wish I would have been taught about credit and credit scores and shit like that. Money management, like the main money management.
That should be honestly the title of that class. Is
Yeah.
money management.
Money management facts.
What about you?
For me, I think when our parents were younger, they used to have it. I don't know why they took it away. Maybe because they couldn't afford it no more. But I would have liked to still for them to bring back, you know, like wood shop,
I was about to say that.
like wood shop or like welding class or
I've
some
never
shit
seen
like
that
that.
shit in real life, bro.
That's what
Only
I'm
in the high
saying.
school
And
TV
movies and
shows.
shit. Yeah.
Like, there's certain schools that like specialize in it that have that kind of stuff, but like we didn't have that.
from what I heard before, they used to have them in like that was
Yeah.
like wood
Like it
shop
was
was like
a
a regular
regular
class.
Yeah, like a home ec and shit like that.
So
like, that's usually-
I would love to do that because I mean
It gives you a skill.
exactly that's what I'm saying. I might not be interested now that I'm learning it. For me, I might get that whole
And-
there's a whole
and
trait
that's
after that.
and that's like the skill part is what really I would love to incorporate into the high
Shout
school
out Dr.
curriculum.
Umar, man, for
because
me.
like you should leave high school with a skill.
That us.
You shouldn't have to go pay to go to college to leave a skill learn a skill potentially.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
you
a
should
fact.
be able to leave high school with a skill if you choose to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a fact.
Whether wood shop, whether home economics, whether
I don't
it's
know why they would take away home ec.
robotics
Home
club.
ec should have been the main. Like, why are you not teaching people to cook?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
What?
Oh, I forgot facts.
Bro,
Cooking,
what?
They used to have cooking classes.
I had
too.
cooking class one time in my life, and it was for a semester in 6th grade, and then I never had it again,
Never
bro.
had no
They
cooking
used to, I used to
Like
throw
one
that in.
time, bro. It
wish-
was like
I
a
wish.
special thing.
I wish I would have had cooking class. That shit sound fire.
Nigga, that's how I learned to make eggs.
Really?
Facts.
Crying.
6th grade, I was well.
Nigga need to learn how to make eggs.
Nah, listen, man, we gotta learn at some point.
Yeah, I was 11 years old, man.
Facts. But with that being said, we'll wrap up that topic. It's just crazy where we're at in the as a country that these are the type of things that are on the table, and you know, let's see where we go from here.
Facts.
But moving on, we're gonna swing it over to Ray, because apparently this speaks to your side of town. This is
My side of town.
this is your people.
Yo, this is gonna lead to a bigger conversation because internally I'm going through something. I'm
Okay.
going front. Internally I'm going through something.
Identity crisis.
Yes. I'm having an identity
What's
crisis,
so
bro.
funny about that?
That's what I'm saying. Niggas feel me? Niggas
think
laugh off their eyes. I'm
It's
dead
funny
going
because
through
I
identity
guessed it.
crisis.
It's funny because I guessed
I'm
it.
really going through
Nah, he
identity
said
crisis,
it. He
right?
said it.
It's
but-
funny because I guessed it. It's not funny because it's funny.
But
It's funny 'cause it's
either
funny.
way, you know, I think it was last Friday, right? That's when In the Heights came out.
I guess.
So In the Heights came out. It's a musical.
I didn't see it.
That shit mad happy.
I saw it.
Like, I didn't watch the movie, but the trailer looked happy as hell.
I saw it. It's not that bad.
It's a good movie?
Yeah, it's pretty alright. The
Nice.
songs is some of the songs is a little too much for me, but either way, In the Heights came out. It's a musical about Washington Heights for me. I really have never been there. I just know Washington Heights is a predominantly Spanish neighborhood, made of a lot of Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, from what I've seen and heard. So a lot of people, they had like comments and they basically had backlash because they felt like there was no dark skinned Spanish people. For me, it was a very false depiction of the actual Washington Heights in real life.
I know black.
It was a lot of Sammy Sosas.
I know black.
A lot of Sammy Sosas in the cast, feel me? And it's funny because I think the only black person they had was an actual black person. Like they didn't have a Spanish.
He didn't speak Spanish.
It was Dr. Dre. It was Dr. Dre.
Oh, the nigga that played Dr. Dre.
and Chick out of Compton.
I'm crying.
That I seen him. I'm like, oh shit, it's Dr. Dre.
I heard that about the main cast and that the background people are like, where it's
I mean, a background.
diverse.
It was a little more diverse for the backup dancers, but it still wasn't that. Like it was
Yeah, I heard
definitely.
the main cast was not.
It was definitely
diverse.
a very bad depiction, a reflection of the actual
was
neighborhood of
Eurocentric?
Washington Heights.
It was borderline whitewashed.
Basically,
Eurocentric.
basically. So you know, people had comments for that, and one of the actors, her name is Rita Moreno. She's one of the main characters. She basically was like, "Y'all making a big deal about nothing." Like she said, like, "Y'all making a big deal about nothing." You know, it's not that serious.
Better off not
You could
saying
never,
nothing.
you could never please everybody.
You can't say that.
All this and that. So you know, obviously people weren't happy about that, and so yeah, and this all leads to say because again, I was just having a conversation with Melissa and them the other day, and this has been going on 2 years now. I'm not going front.
Okay.
But Melissa told me that I'm
Shout out,
white.
Melissa.
I'm white passing.
Oh, okay.
White passing.
I'm white passing apparently.
What does that mean
Nah,
exactly?
No, white. I guess
White
white.
passing is me. Ray's
Yeah.
not white.
That's what I'm,
passing.
yo, bro.
Because like,
Yo.
so like if somebody seen you, they would think
Yo,
you
listen,
white.
listen, listen,
You look
listen.
Mexican.
Yeah. Yo, ask me. Yo, is my skin tone white?
Nah. You tan and stuff like
That's
that.
what I'm,
you're
yo,
like-
bro.
you're like
it's,
the-
it's some yellow to me, right?
Yeah,
I
you're
have a
like
little
the
bit
first
yellow.
shade of like tan, like
Yeah, I wouldn't say you white
Like-
passing.
That's what
Like Fredo was correct. Like Fredo is more so on the line along the lines of white passing. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't put you in that
bro.
box.
For whatever reason, I don't know if it's because like for me, niggas is just getting more woke. more aware and stuff like that. People are drawing lines, but like niggas really been saying I'm white lately, bro.
It's niggas or Melissa and Belinda?
No, niggas, like it's girls, random people. Feel me? It could be on Facebook, on Clubhouse. Niggas was fucking with me OD saying I'm white. Like I'm like, yo, bro. I'm like, yo, I'm really looking.
You got the Tyler Hero here.
I've really been looking at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, yo, am I white? Like I've gone my whole life thinking I'm like some type of pigmentation for me, and I'm like, yo, like.
You're definitely not white.
No.
But I've always said, and I don't know if you remember, that Ray is the whitest, blackest Hispanic that you'll ever meet. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You have all of those cultural...
I'm a melting pot.
Yeah,
I'm a
really
melting pot. I'm a melting pot.
So for the people that don't know you, I mean, if they see you driving and you come out your pop's car, they gonna think you probably got some Caucasian in you. But... I know you. And like Fredo said, you don't look white. Like you don't look like a Hispanic person.
That's what I would
Ecuadorian or Mexican.
That's
or
what I'm thinking. Feel me?
So don't let nobody tell you.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like I'm like,
I would argue that down.
This is like an ongoing thing. So I'm just really like looking at myself in the mirror, like, yo, am I white?
Come out the shower, like,
bro. I'm telling you, y'all niggas is laughing. I'll be dead eyes right now. Cause I'm just like, yo, I'm so like.
I thought it was more serious. Like you really going through something.
Nah, bro. I'm like internally, I'm going through something. Like I said, cause I've been so black forward my whole life for me. So like. I can't be white, my nigga, because it's like, yo, I don't like white people. And so then I reflected to like, do I not like myself? Like, do I not like myself now?
Bro, there's dead ass nothing white about you.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. But hey, I really I hope this narrative stops. I think people just get too woke and they're just like, all right, you join. Like I said, I think they're drawing
the
lines.
line in the sands, yeah. Bro.
And I'm just like, oh, hey. As long as I know I'm not white, and
don't let them send you to an identity crisis, bro.
Man,
you are not a Caucasian.
You ain't gotta
male.
examine yourself in the mirror, bro.
Facts.
We got you.
Shit is crazy, bro. Shit is crazy.
They can say something. Call me. Oh man, but moving on from his identity crisis, we got cookie crumbs.
I just got played.
So, with that being said, I brought this question to the table because I felt like we just needed some relationship-y thing. Have you ever taken a break in a relationship, even if it's not a real relationship, just a break in general? And how did it go?
You said even if it's not a real relationship.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you talk to somebody, I stop talking, I might go back again and start talking.
Because when you said that, it was like one person I thought about. Like it's always a break.
You know, I mean, let's talk about it.
I mean, well, this individual, we've known each other for some long time, a long time. I'm talking about teenage years, young teenage years, just turned teenage years,
like
type
14.
of thing. Yeah, basically. And me and her like had so many like falling outs.
Arguing.
Some have been,
or
it's
just
been mad different shit. I can't even. We would be here all day, bro. Some have been my fault for sure.
Accountability.
For sure.
An accountable king.
OD been my fault, bro. Not even gonna lie. And then some.
This mad shit, that's my fault. My fault. Mad shit.
And there's some that has been her fault as well. But we always seem like it would go on because she's a Scorpio. I don't know if y'all ever fuck with Scorpio women. When they don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you. You're not gonna hear from them, bro. Like
I've never seen the trend. I don't follow.
But we just, be falling in each other's laps, like at the perfect time. Like, and this has been a on and off thing, on and off. But yeah, man.
So to answer the question, does it work for you? Like, do y'all need the space? Is that what it happens?
I don't necessarily think that's the case. Like, it's been circumstance, bro. Like, y'all know I was in a relationship for almost 5 years. I went away to school.
Damn,
like,
was that long?
Yeah, bro. Because school, basically all the time in school. Went away to school, so it's like went to different high schools. So it's like always something. But I definitely wouldn't mind trying again. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? In the future, if it happens, it happens. But if that does happen, it's not going to be on some. I'm not going to like let that break thing happen because usually. We've only really been in a relationship one time out of the like 8-9 times we fucked with each other. So the 10th time, let's see if we can do a relationship again.
10th time, the charm.
Bro.
I tell him. How about you, Ray?
Take a break? Yeah, I guess. It's been off and ons.
Describe.
I mean, yeah, it's more so like we had a mutual understanding where like, you know, I go back to school and then when I come back down, usually they're like still around.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then sometimes I'll come back and, you know, they talking to somebody, so it's like I'm put on hold.
Shit like that.
For me, stuff like that. But I'm king like when niggas just get out of, I guess I'm king rebound. Like niggas hit me up when they get out of something usually. And I love that.
Listen, if it's gonna fall into your lap, take it.
That's what I'm saying. Like for me, I love that position. I tell niggas all the time, if you want to spin my block, you cut. For me,
Real shit though. That's a disclaimer. If you want to spin the block,
I'm here.
Let's spin the block. You know what I'm saying? For both of us.
So that's the closest I got to a break.
For me, I mean, I have a mixture of like both situations. Because I have situations that like we've kind of broken off, but then found our way back to each other, but then broke off again for whatever reason. It's not even always negative. Sometimes that's just like where we are in life, like physically, literally, and then also like spiritually, like where we are in life. Like it's mad different situations. But can I say it was needed or necessary? Because I feel like for me, like I was at a point in my life where like I dead ass did not give a fuck what was going on in my life in terms of like, I guess my love life in a sense. Like
you just trying to get your nuts off.
In a sense, because like I did enjoy most women I was dealing with company. I can say that looking back in my past, most. But like, you know, there's a few that.
Yeah, like, nah, for sure. You gotta get out of here.
It was just like, yeah, like we can't go any further
at all.
But I actually bumped into her at a function last week.
One of the ones you can't go any further with?
Yeah, like it's one of them shorties that like I kind of even tell nobody I was messing with. It was just like one of those.
That's tough.
But regardless of that, like I don't know if it breaks. Like right now, if I'm in a relationship, so right now, if I would I take a break though? Probably not. Like,
yeah, because it's like
now at this point, I'm like, what is a break to me at
this point in your life?
Yeah,
like might as well break up.
Yeah, and then like go our separate ways. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I was viewing it. That's what question came up. Like, would you take a break at this point in your life?
Nah, probably not, bro. I don't see it. Like, if we going through some shit, we gonna sit down, we gonna figure it out. If we can't figure it out right then and there, we just gonna let time heal wounds, and we'll get to it eventually. Or we'll just break it off.
Yeah, because I'm just like, at this point, like, we can sit down. Obviously, the relationship can take its little lull, and, you know, while we're either A, beefing, or B, just not on the same page. But, like, if we can't find our way back to the same page on that tip in like some type of time period,
then what are we doing?
I'm not about to let you go fuck it around and like be like, oh yeah,
we're on a break.
Eureka! We're on the same page again. Like nah, like that's not the way it works. You feel me? But with that being said, we'll close out the cookie crumbs and move on to free. And I gotta find a free drop. Okay, here we go.
Random, bro. Just
you're a victim.
Fuck.
That's the drop for today. So we're gonna close out the show with the free segment. And I just want to start off by saying I want my people released from the shackles of hookah. I want my people.
So it's not fun no more. It's hookah.
It's both, but hookah might be worse.
Hookah's definitely worse.
So I want my people released from hookah.
Let them know why you feel this way. Talk from the depths of your soul.
All right. So peep game. First of all, to my friends that smoke hookah, and I've told them this on many occasions. I've even posted it to let them know. This shit for the bitches, nigga. That shit for the bitches, my nigga. I don't want to see you blowing smoke into a camera when I'm going through my stories on IG, my nigga. Get that shit the fuck out of here.
Hold on. I don't want to cut you off, but one of my friends, I'm not going to say your name, you big black bastard. You got me on your close friends, and you're always smoking hookah on it. I hate it, bro.
Get me out of here.
I hate it. Get me out of that shit.
You can't remove yourself from
No. That's the worst IG feature. I can't remove myself from this.
That's crazy.
I have to hit you and ask you, like, yo, take me out. Like, that's crazy. Or unfollow you. Like, that's like,
you gotta mute their story.
Yeah, bro. That's OD, bro. Like, I want to see the rest of the stories.
Go on.
Go on. So yeah, for the men blowing that shit into the camera, that shit for the bitches, nigga. First, and then secondly, to anybody smoking hookah, that shit is unhealthy. Grab some weed and smoke the weed, bro. Like, why are you sitting here smoking? What is it? Water vapor? What is the shit?
It's coal, water vapor, tobacco.
All that and mixed in one, and y'all sitting
nicotine.
There, and
nicotine in there.
Here's my biggest gripe, and you guys could probably relate. throughout high school and college, I took a lot on my shoulders for the weed community because I was the guy showing up everywhere. I was high. I was the guy always, yo, where can I roll up? I took a lot. I don't know if y'all took that heat, but I took a lot of that because it was always, oh, Dan come Dan. He high at practice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I was that guy. But, you know what I'm saying? I took that heat because I knew at one day, it'll be accepted and everybody, it'll be legal. I fought for this day.
You fought for
me and Wiz Khalifa.
Boots on the floor.
I was there. You know what I'm saying? Boots on the ground. Feel me? So to see that, to go through that, for y'all to be trying to pull up to every function with y'all little portable.
Nah, the portable hookah's crazy,
gay
bro.
Ass little. Oh, cut that. Your little,
you gotta beep it.
Your little hookah that's nasty looking, and then people spending all this kind of money to get hookah at the section and table, like all that. When I fought this hard fight to make sure we could smoke weed wherever we could go,
bro, I honestly don't understand it. And I mean, y'all could speak more on it because y'all part of the community. But the Hispanic community, bro,
is tied down by the rope.
It's out of line, bro. They are hanging from the hookah rope. Like, bro,
I don't get
it's bad.
I don't get the point of niggas that smoke hookah in their car. That's too much to me. Like, yo, my nigga, like,
how do you even get it in there?
You're in the car, bro.
It's
a whole contraption. Like, how are you? This is dangerous. There's hot coal in this shit, bro. Like, you driving. If you're not driving like an Uber driver, that shit fall. Now your shit is on fire. You have a fire in the car.
Dame de hookah. That's how you say it?
Pásame la hookah. Pásame la hookah. That's how fucking Bad Bunny. I forgot what song, how that shit go.
But bro, it's just for me, like, beyond my personal fight with Wiz, it's just unnecessary because it's mad. It's way too much smoke.
It's a lot,
and then
a lot of smoke.
It's way too much smoke.
Obnoxious.
It's an obnoxious amount. Like,
that's obnoxious, my nigga.
I can't see when you blow the smoke in my face because now I gotta go like my friend. I was with my friends the other weekend and he was smoking hookah from me. I'm just every time.
Come on, bro.
I look like a bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I just want my people released. I want everybody to just say, you know what? I don't need to do this because there's nothing you're getting out of this. It's nothing more than a little head high. That
it's not a little head high. That shit busts my head. I don't like hookah.
I don't like it either, but
that shit really be like.
It didn't kill me.
Nah, it kills me. I'm not gonna lie.
A couple times I did it.
I think the last time I smoked that shit was like 2015, bro. This nigga John had a hookah. He was trying to be a little.
The electric hookah.
He had like an actual little hookah, bro. Like, cause his shorty at the time was Hispanic and all that. So he was in the community. Nigga, we was smoking weed. Yeah, but I was with him at the same time. And after a while, I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I don't want to do this no more.
Bro, one time I did it was to be social, and I was like, yo, I don't even like this. I'm not doing it. I can say no.
I don't think
I can say no.
Exactly. Every time
my consent
I do it, shit's not good, bro. I don't like doing that shit. But say no to hookah.
Facts.
Say no to hookah.
They need to make fucking commercials about saying no to hookah.
Say no to hookah.
Same way to do cigarettes.
Say no to hookah.
It's a good idea.
Keep down the tuck. Yeah, I'm keeping down the tuck. OD. But to close us out, my friend Fritz, you had something with us?
So, what's one habit you want to get rid of and one habit you want to keep in life? I want to pose that question to my friends.
I want to stop smoking weed.
Really?
Yes, but I can't. And I'll keep.
It's the Fronto. I've been telling niggas, bro.
It's the weed in general, my nigga. It's because I don't drink. And niggas have. I mean, for me, I have to have a vice.
Niggas don't want to see Drunk Ray. Drunk Ray be stepping in mud and shit. I'm just saying, the Drunk Ray memories I have, bro, are terrible. I've never seen you.
He was a new drunk though. He wasn't used to. You know what I'm saying?
Now I just
he didn't know what he was feeling.
Yeah, I just push through, nigga. I was just pushing through. One habit I will keep. I guess the habit I will keep is like just being what's it called? Knowledgeable. Like I feel like I could to learn. Yeah. Inquisitive. Yeah. Facts.
For me, habit I would want to get rid of is what's the word? I just had the word. I just lost it. When you're like kind of like being lethargic, like just not sitting on my ass, especially when I got like ideas I want to do or some shit, or just something I just interested in. Just I'll be sitting on my ass sometimes. I'm just like, bro, this shit ain't gonna do itself. But like, you know, even though you know that, you still just sitting down. So I got to get rid of that bad habit. And then something I want to keep. I'm a bit nosy at times. but it be working out for me sometimes. So like I be because sometimes like I'll dead ass be interested in shit that has nothing to do with nothing. Like I'll see something and I'm like, yo, I swear I've seen you with this person. So I'm gonna go like click there. I'm like, oh yeah, I do know
detective.
Like fake a detective.
Private detective.
What's that shit? Poppy say sleuth. Yeah, that's
facts.
That's what that be. So like,
crying.
yeah, I'll keep that because it be working out sometimes. Sometimes I dodge a couple situations doing my little research.
No, I concur. I definitely want to remove all complacency out my body.
That's a great word. Yeah,
like
yeah.
take it out. Just don't come back. You know what I'm saying? One habit I want to keep is my cleanliness. I got my cleanliness from my mom. I think cleanliness is extremely important. It is very underrated in our community because not y'all community as human beings, because our community is relatively cleaner than other communities
For sure.
but definitely cleanliness. I gotta keep that. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? Stay clean, y'all. Wash y'all hands and all that. Even if y'all get the vaccine, you dirty motherfuckers.
How about you, Fredo?
I want to stop biting my nails. Something to keep.
I used to
like you
bite my
said,
nails a lot.
just keep on learning.
Keep on being inquisitive.
Keep on keeping on, y'all.
All right, but with that being said, we have wrapped up our comeback show.
Yeah.
This is our third comeback show of the year.
Listen, we promise.
We promised the
We
last time. I
promise.
didn't say shit.
Promise.
Nah, I promise.
I ain't promising shit, nigga. I ain't promising shit.
I promise that the next time we take a break, it will be when the season ends or there is a actual good reason as to why.
All right, Obama. But with that being
Keep
said,
hope alive, man.
okay, we're gonna wrap this up. So it's been whatever episode it's been.
It's a lot of numbers.
We'll catch y'all next time.